Hey everybody, how are you? I am Sylvia with thesacredspiral.com. It's so good to have each and every one of you. I know the times are a little bit crazy, so hopefully EFT and learning EFT will assist you during this time. We're going to talk about the energies of the cards for the week of June 21st through June 28th, 2020. And I usually introduce a crystal card for sure. Scented Masters came out, so let me just go right into the tapping and the cards we're going to use. If you've never heard of tapping and you've never heard of EFT, I do have a starter basic video I will refer to at the end of this video so that you can understand why we're tapping the points, where the information comes from, what they assist with, what parts of the body, organs, or meridians they open, what emotions they clear, and how else they can assist us. So if you have never heard of EFT, don't worry, I will walk and talk you through every step of the way. I think it's fun to use the energy of the cards for the week to just give us a general idea, as well as use the cards and the affirmations within those cards to help us give us something to tap on. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where you're having major anxiety, stress, overthinking, and you just need to come down, you can just tap the points. You can tap the points as a daily practice, like you do meditation or prayer. You could tap the points with your preferred affirmations every single day. Anything for like new moon or full moon release, new moon intentions, it just amplifies things because it works on all of the layers of the bodies. Physical, it does stuff with the organs, emotional and mental and spiritual bodies as well. But I won't go into that because I covered that on that video, so feel free to go back and watch that so you could better understand why you're tapping the points, where the points came from, how it's been scientifically proven to actually shift those stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline in as little as 6 minutes into happy hormones like dopamine and serotonin. So stress, which is adrenaline and cortisol, flipping those to happy hormones, which are dopamine and serotonin, which are actually 27 times more powerful than morphine, and our body makes it naturally. You just have to unlock these points, and that's what we're going to be talking or tapping on. So feel free to watch this video as much as you need to during the week. Set a reminder just to get EFT in when you need it and you feel a little spirally or overwhelmed, or you feel a little out of control and you need to come back to inner centered peace. Use EFT. That's why I'm working on these videos. That's why I'm putting them out here for you to benefit. And so if you know somebody who's spiraling or a little bit out of control, make sure you share this video with them, because it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to understand to gain the benefits. So what I like to do is show you real quick the card decks we're pulling from, or that I've pulled from prior to the video, just to make the video shorter. Messages of Life by Mario Tugway. We're getting crystal guidance from the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck by Athena Paracus, and same with their new moon intention deck, because we're going through a new moon and solar eclipse over this period, so we'll be feeling the effects of that, also by Sage Goddess. And Ascended Masters deck, The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell, and the Spirit Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, so those are the cards, and real quick we're going to open up a energetic portal, so with the intention that everything that no longer serves us goes down into this portal. I think of this energetic portal as a vacuum tube like they have at the bank. And so how do you open a portal is you get a double terminated wand, which is a crystal, 2 points on each side. Doesn't matter what kind of crystal, I just happen to grab this one because it's most available. But you can also use a finger if you don't have a crystal double terminated wand. The intention is the most important thing, and you're going to want to go clockwise to open up a circle or a portal where you're going to be dumping what no longer serves any of your bodies. We have 7 layers of the bodies, and this actually is clearing from all of them. So as you're raking your field, we don't want it to be just a big garbage pile, so that when you're done feeling good and feeling amazing, you stand up and walk through this energetic garbage. Okay, so I like to teach the energetic portal with just a quick round circle, setting the intention out loud that with every tap, with every exhale, as we tap through these cards and the affirmations within these cards, we send down energy that no longer serves us and our highest and best good, and that energy gets transformed, transmuted into pure unconditional love or divine source light that can best serve the planet and places seen and unseen that need it the most. So we can just set a simple intention just like that. These cards are for their energy, if I haven't said it already, June 21st through June 28th, 2020. Okay, so the crystal card that came forward is actually blue aragonite. It's actually one of those stones that I have on here. I bought this necklace 3 times. Every time I bought it for myself, my daughter took it. And then I bought another one and my daughter took it, and she kept losing them. And so I'm down to 1. I bought this necklace 3 times, and it's blue aragonite. Now, blue aragonite is for intuition, empathy, and peace. It's for the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Blue aragonite intensifies psychic abilities, stabilizes emotions for empaths. She's super sensitive. Heals emotions, wounds, and aids in better communication. This card helps you, supports you in overcoming the shield or numbness that you use to block out any intense emotions of others. So this supports you in overcoming the shield of numbness that you use to block out intense emotions of others. Meditate with it to stabilize yourself, open your intuition, and heal emotionally. So hence why I bought it several times, and it kept getting taken by my daughter and she kept losing it. So it's a very, very handy stone. So we're going to start tapping right here at the eyebrow point where the eyebrow begins. Start there, 2 fingers. Keep your hands clean, of course, before you start touching your face, but we're going to go around our face several times until we get through all of our cards. EFT or tapping, or this is actually shifts the energetic density within the body with as little as 6 minutes of tapping. So even if you just have 6 minutes to tap with me, just have 6 minutes. I'd rather you do that than nothing at all. Okay, so I always tell people before you touch your face, wash your hands. We're going to start here at the eyebrow point. And now if you have a headache, this will relieve that headache. Just press instead of the tapping that I'm showing you on the face. Same acupuncture points, except we're pressing on headaches instead of tapping because it'll just irritate you. Okay, so we're going to use the words and the energy of blue aragonite. So we're calling in the energy and essence of blue aragonite if you don't already have any. Calling in the energy of intuition, empathy, and peace, opening and clearing our throat and heart chakra. The blue aragonite outside of the eye where your eyeliner wing would be. Blue aragonite intensifies psychic abilities and stabilizes emotions for empaths. Under the eye, just below the pupil, healing emotional wounds and aids in better communication. And then under the nose, where your mustache would be, you pull this to support you in overcoming the shield of numbness that you use to block out intense emotions of others. Under the lip, and right here, the divot just above the chin. Meditate and work with blue aragonite to stabilize yourself, open your intuition, and heal emotionally. Okay, so we're going to keep on tapping there as I switch out the card. The other card that I grabbed is from the new moon, and I grabbed a bunch of them and I just dropped it. Keep tapping. Is the new moon intention deck, and this one's burning to surrender. I think it might be backwards for you, so we were right here. And then we're gonna go to the collarbone. Now the collarbone, if I can move everything out of the way, it's your nubbly bits, and then there's, if you feel down from your nubbly bits, and I don't get tangled up in necklaces, there is a riverbed or a cave of sorts. That's your collarbone, and that goes from the nubbly bits all the way out where there's some soft spots. So just right here, now I only have one hand, but if I have two hands, I go to town with both hands, okay? So we're gonna use this as an affirmation, Burning to Surrender, number 46, for all of my numerology people out there. 4 and 6 equals 10, 10 equals 1, which is usually a new beginning. So the intention is I let go of all needs and expectations, trusting that I am receiving exactly what is meant for me at this time. And then under the arm, which is about, I want to say 4 inches below the armpit, I trust that my needs are being honored and met by seen and unseen support. Top of the crown, right behind my crown. Nourish and love me and wish only for my happiness. So I'll say the whole thing on the crown just so you hear the whole sentence. I let go of all my needs and expectations, trusting I am ready to receive exactly what's meant for me at this time. I trust my needs are honored and met by forces seen and unseen who support, nourish, and love me, and wish only for my happiness. Woo, that's tough to read. The stone this card calls for, I didn't grab, but I have it on, is obsidian. And the essential oil it calls for is cinnamon bark. So I love these cards. They're great for an intention for the new moon. I usually try to grab them if there's a moon of any sort during the week that we're pulling for. And so that was the crown, and we're going to go to the eyebrow point. Now this is from the Spirit Oracle, and this is called New Direction. I love the artwork on these cards. I'll move it over closer to the camera so you can see it. Beautiful gold and orange, and look at all the heart chakra colors within the heart and the third eye colors. So we're gonna go to the eyebrow point, and this is the perfect card. When I read it, I was like, is this the right card? And then I read it, I'm like, oh, it's totally the right card. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment. Isn't that the truth? I just read that first line. Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment. Side of the eye, yet there is divine order to the present circumstance. Under the eye, what may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. Under the nose, after the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction. Under the lip, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Perfect. I told you that's a perfect card for us. And then the collarbone is, you can start there while I get this card out, and this is called Earth Pulsing, and this one is from the Starseed Oracle. And collarbone, so I'll try to hold it up and show you what I'm doing at the same time. A mysterious pulse is woven through life. The planet itself has a rhythm. You can see it in the seasons and the tides, in our world of artificial lighting, long working hours, modern conveniences. It's easy for us to feel stuck or off kilter. It's time to reconnect with nature and surrender to the pulse of Earth. Earth is pulsing. Earth pulsing is my favorite tool for surrendering to the rhythm in the pulse and the mother of the entire universe. So to me, what reminds me of very, very deep-rooted earth energy, if you can't get outside and you only have a few minutes and you're working full-time or several jobs, one of the things you can do is download on your phone MP3s like shamanic journey drumming, because drumming is a very deep bass, and that really brings you back to the center of the earth. So if you can't get outside because you work a bunch, or this hasn't really been a break for you, do what you can to feel other ways to participate in the magic of earth. So whether it's listening to shamanic drumming, holding some crystals and breathing, grounding crystals, darker stones would help you with that. Even just taking your shoes off for 10 or 20 minutes in the grass or dirt. If you can get near water because it's very healing as well. So we're under the arm if you can't see. Okay, so it says, today, many of us are disconnected from the land beneath us, and somewhere along the way, the severing happened. Top of the crown, a moment when it became too painful to stay connected. We felt unsupported, and as if we don't belong. We look to other people in the external world to fill a void of that connection, belonging that once was given to us by earth. Eyebrow point, taking, clutching, conquering, longing for others to receive us fully as the mother once did. Side of the eye, forgetting that she is still here, waiting for us to remember and activate the part of us that longs to receive her embrace. Under the eye, when you consciously connect to the earth, a veil is lifted. Under the nose, and she opens up to receive you more fully. Under the lip, you're able to drink from her sweet waters and release what no longer serves you. So it goes along with the intentions that we have here today with our exhales. And then collarbone, stagnant energy falls away from you. Under the arm, and you become connected to all things on the planet. Top of the crown, and this starseed activation says, I surrender to the pulse of the mother. May my heart beat in unison with her. That's a beautiful card. Okay, so the next card, and we're going to go to the eyebrow point, is one from the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light. I asked for what Ascended Master wanted to be with us from the 21st through the 28th, and a lot of them fell out. I kept just asking for one. I just needed one. I don't need the video to be really long. And the one that came out was Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance. So its obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing, which is exciting. We're gonna go to the eyebrow point, I think. If not, no big deal. We can always pick up wherever we left off. Okay, so Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance. Side of the eye, obstacles are being removed and spiritual support and connections are increasing. Under the eye. So Ganesh, a little bit about him is he's also known as Ganapataye, a Hindu elephant god, the son of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. Under the nose. He had his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced off his human head because the father mistook him as an intruder. I never knew that. And Ganesh is acknowledged as the Lord who removes obstacles and is loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out of crazy traffic. Who doesn't need that, right? Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful, dancing, and very approachable God. He will use his light to weave a path for you. And the extended message, collarbone. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Those are my air quotes. If you didn't notice, not part of the tapping. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to an external situation, but also helping you clear any inner conflicts. Under the arm. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Top of the crown. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. To increase your connection with him, you can use a mala and enchant his Sanskrit chant. Let me not screw it up. It's Om Gama Gana Pate Ye Namaha. Gama Gana Pate Ye Namaha. I hope I didn't screw that up too bad. But with malas, it's just you and your mala, and you do it 108 times in a very, very meditative state. And you can find this Gama Gana Pate Ye Namaha. I actually have it on my MP3 players. It's great to I have Apple Music. You can search that if you have Apple Music, or I don't know what kind of phone you have, but you can search it, and often you can find a chant that you can do that is 108 counts. Then all you have to do is chant with the person who's counting 108 times, because your mala usually has 108 beads. And I'm not sure if that goes for rosaries as well. I have a rosary, but I've never really counted the beads. Check that out. If you know, drop a comment in the comment and let me know. But yeah, Lord Ganesh. So he is the remover of our obstacles, and he sounds like a fun guy. All right, so then we're gonna go to the eyebrow point here. This is from the Messages of Life guidance card, and this one is Mario de Guay's art. Love it. And look at how beautiful that is. It says, I reap what I sow. Today I remember that I remember that all I think and all I do will come back to me in some way. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow, and I fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. So again, abundance, interesting, because that's what Ganesh is all about. And that's kind of interesting that two cards said abundance. That I think I don't know if anybody else said abundance on their cards, but I just noticed deeds, thoughts, light, love, abundance. And I sow these seeds knowing that I will harvest the greatest riches. So let's tap that in. Eyebrow point. I reap what I sow. Side of the eye. Today I remember that all I think and do will come back to me in some way. Under the eye. I understand that I reap the fruits of what I sow. Under the nose. I fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance. Under the lip, abundance, light, and love. I fill my life with thoughts and deeds of abundance, light, and love. Collarbone, and I sow these seeds knowing that I allow and that these seeds will harvest my greatest riches. And then we end with middle of the third eye, so be it and so it is. Then we take a deep breath, sending all the excess down our portal. Feel free to do that again. As many times that feels good for you. And just remember, grab your double terminated wand. I was trying to get it to show you its beautiful rainbows, because I do have one that has lots of rainbows, but sometimes it gets shy on the camera. It doesn't really want to show you. It's really funny. But I see it the whole time sitting over to the side. Anyway, it has beautiful rainbows. Take my word for it. I don't know if it'll ever show them on camera. But grab your double terminated wand. Go counterclockwise to close your portal, thinking the guides, guardians, ascended masters that are all going to help us during this time from June 21st through June 28th, clearing what no longer serves us with every exhale as we tap today and through the days to come. And may all of that excess, what no longer serves, go down this portal to be transformed, transmuted, and turned into unconditional love and light that can be utilized through the planet in places seen and unseen that need it the most. So with that, take good care of yourself. We're in Mercury retrograde, and we have a new moon, so set your new moon intentions, and a solar eclipse. So there's a lot of energy happening, you guys. Be kind with yourself, be kind with others, and until next time, keep tapping, stay safe, and do this as much as you need to. Lock yourself in a room and tap yourself silly if you have to during this time. I will not judge you, and I'll be back for next time. All right, bye for now.